Welcome back to the Movie Draft House. I'm your host, Mark, and it's another 5-minute review. And this week we're on our journey through the Planet of the Apes films. We're talking about the most recent Planet of the Apes films, the Andy Serkis films. And if you caught Monday or Tuesday's episodes, Monday I went through Rise of the Planet of the Apes, and yesterday I reviewed Dawn of the Planet of the Apes. And today I'll be reviewing the third film of the trilogy, War for the Planet of the Apes. This came out in 2017. It's rated PG-13 and runs for 2 hours and 20 minutes. So it is 10 minutes longer than Dawn of the Planet of the Apes and a full 35 minutes longer than Rise of the Planet of the Apes. So from film 1 to film 3, they increase by 35 minutes consistently. Excuse me. So anyways, this is the first film where Matt Reeves is credited as a writer. He's a talented writer in Hollywood as well. And this one, he's credited as him and I think Mark Baumbach are credited here. This is the first one that Amanda Silver doesn't get prominent billing as a writer. It just simply says that she's credited as a writer because they used some of her writing for the characters. But this one stars, again, Andy Serkis. But we get the motion capture of Steve Zahn, the motion capture of Judy Greer. And then we have pretty much the only main character billing is Woody Harrelson as the villain, the Colonel here. And this film is basically your revenge film. It's Woody Harrelson's character gives the order. He's the colonel of a platoon of soldiers who we later find out they've gone rogue. They're simply trying to eradicate the apes, and the colonel finds out where Caesar and his group are holding up. They infiltrate the base, and he kills Caesar's son and wife, Rocket, and Cornelia, I think, is his wife's name. That was Judy Greer's motion capture person. And then so after that, Caesar is just like, hey, we got to go, but you're going to have to do this all on your own because I'm going to be off trying to kill this motherfucker. And so he sets out on this journey of revenge. And I will say that War for the Planet of the Apes is the weakest of the three films. And it's simply because it's pretty much all motion capture. I mean, Woody Harrelson here is he's fine. It's Woody Harrelson being Woody Harrelson. I think I enjoyed that Woody Harrelson. But his motivations are unclear until a point. But then by the time the motivations are clear, we don't really care anymore. And Matt Reeves falls into this sometimes with his films, is that they grow to be so big that he tries to make you care about certain characters when the world around them is too big for these characters. And I would have much rather focused on the character of Maurice, the orangutan, throughout these films. Maurice is Caesar's right-hand man, his lieutenant, and we don't really get to know Maurice all that well, and we do hear a little bit, but Matt Reeves chooses to introduce Bad Ape, Steve Zahn's character. Bad Ape. It's an ape that grew up in a zoo but learned how to speak and do all the things that these new primates are doing. It's weird. It's a weird addition to Caesar's group, and he's there for comic relief, and these films don't need it, and I just think it was a weird choice for that. It's not that the movie's bloated, it's that it has grown too big. Like this film grows too big. Like this revenge plot grows too big. And the film ends with Caesar getting his group to a new land, and dying in the process. And it's a fitting end for Caesar. I didn't like the journey to get there in this film. So I'll recommend it still because it's a needed. You have to see this if you're gonna watch the first two. You got to watch this one. I mean, that's how it goes. But it's quite obviously the third best film in the trilogy. So, anyways, hit the subscribe button when it pops up so you don't see any future content right here on the podcast. And if you want to follow the podcast on all your favorite social media platforms, we're at Movie Draft House, and you can find us on Twitter, TikTok, Instagram, right here on YouTube. So hit the like, follow, subscribe button. We're doing big things. And don't forget the podcast releases weekly every Thursday on your favorite podcast streaming platform. And we'll catch you next time.
Ape gets smart, then human kill ape. But not me. I run.
There are times when it is necessary to abandon our humanity to save humanity.